Hello, so today's walk is in the Black Mountain in the Western Beacons, and it's my final walk ticking off all of these foothills of the Black Mountain. So the main Black Mountain range is here, and there's loads of named summits here in all the foothills. So it's been a vast area, and finally it's my last few to bag. So I'm parking here near the cattle grid, which is near the Red Kite Centre. And then the walk goes up to, from here, kind of on an off-piste route to Bryn Cedni, then across to Mynydd y Llan, and then pick up this path here. I'm going to head up to the summit of Foel or Foel, which is here, then back down, up onto Bryn Mawr, and then I'm going to take a compass bearing there and just follow down this stream, which is probably dried out, I would have thought, to where it says ford, and then take the path back to the car. So just parked up there by the cattle grid, and wonderful scenery already. That's Bryn Cedni there in the foreground, and I'm going to cross the river there and head up this sort of path. Nice short green grass there, there's no sort of thick moorland grass or anything difficult. I guess it would be worse on the top. And then Mynydd y Llan is behind that, and then we've got Foel, I think it is, or Foel is behind there, can't quite see it. Bryn Mawr there, and then we come back round. You can see the descent path there. There's also a contouring path that way, and there's an online friend of mine, Martin, who's walked that path and gone round to Bryn Mawr, which was a sort of variation of this walk, and then the high back mountain in the distance. So it's going to get hot in the afternoon. It's 10 AM now. Going to hopefully wrap this up in about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 at worst. See you in a bit. Just fording the little river. It's annoying because the whole place is littered with sheep. Last time I came there were none. So apart from this bit, she's going to have to go on the lead for a little bit. But yeah, nice little start. Lovely clear water. Someone's enjoying it. Conserve your energy, Mags. I'll pop her on the lead when we get closer to those sheep. It's generally pretty good with sheep. It's just if she gets really close to one, it's too tempting. So this is the top of Bryn Cedni, the first one. It's definitely the highest point. Unmarked, but very obvious. Mynydd y Llan is there. And in the distance, Glass. Pennabicis and Rwan. Okay. The wild horses are over there. Hopefully they'll stay over there. I've seen one other guy down there actually. There. I didn't expect to see anyone. Anyway, we've got quite a long walk to still do from up here, so better crack on. Mynydd y Llan summit. Apologies for pronunciation. That's where we were. Done 2.5 hours, so that's good. And there's the contouring path which I need to take. So we'll walk over towards that, sweeping westerly views. And a great view into this valley here, towards the Black Mountain, Pickers D. Wow, it's huge from here, it's towering. It's going to be on the high top series, the Van Brehiniog, which is the one next to it. Wonderful view. I'm going to take a picture of that. Just stopped in this little creek here for a break. Little shade spot there. Some water. Just cooled her off a bit. It's quite warm now. Have a 10-minute break or so and then we'll crack on up the hill. Highest point on Foel or Foel. English it's spelt Foel. More good views, especially the Black Mountain. Wow. It's a bit of a detour, this one. It's a dead end. Going to get back down to the coal there and reassess where we are. Summit of Bryn Mawr, the last one. So we're going to take a bearing now and try and walk down here to intersect the path. Nice views. The highest point could have been there, but we just come from there. I think it's here, but it's kind of academic really, it's featureless top. Right, down towards the track. Another little call-off point. Just come off Bryn Mawr, and the path is along here. Getting very hot now. Well, it is for me anyway. The breeze was cool initially, but it's quite a warm breeze now. So we're going to get back to the car. Should hopefully have about half an hour left, something like that. This one is Bryn Ellen, which we've done before. The path goes through here. So it's where we've gone up. It's Bryn Cedni, and then we went down, around, up. And that's Bryn Mawr there and down the return path. Almost at the road now, just a couple of minutes. Very wild kind of landscape up there. Wild moorland. It's relatively remote. It's the only road really. Yeah, it was good. Very hot now. God, it's really hot. Finishing at the right time. That was about 2 hours. It will end up being about 2 hours 15, which is pretty good. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be out there too much longer. It's roasting. There's no break from the sun here. But my heat tolerance is rubbish. Right, up to the road. So back at the car. Hope you enjoyed that one. Really cool area to go and explore. They're kind of the foothills of the Black Mountain. Again, wild, kind of very quiet landscape. I only saw one person, I didn't think I'd see any, but yeah, saw one person today. Hope you enjoyed it. Lovely weather, and we will see you again next time. So we just stopped for a little picnic on the way back. I started quite early, I wasn't very hungry, so I'm having my lunch now. It's about 1:30. So I got some sandwiches and an orange there. Maggie's had tuna, so I don't know why she's playing with that. She won't want to eat an orange, but it's nice here. The din of the road isn't that nice, but there's a little lay-by here which is between where is it, between Llangunadr and Bulk. Bulk is up there, and there you've got Buckland Hill there, and then that goes up towards Llangorse Mountain, and behind I'm just sat on the edge of a wheat field. And this is nice. You don't see many arable crops here in the South Wales area here, and it reminds me of where I grew up in Bedfordshire. Everywhere around the village I grew up was just filled with wheat. I used to go walking on my own even when I was about 10, 12. I used to go around the field for hours. And there's a nice view here into Tretower Castle there. I wonder if we can zoom in on that. There you go. There's Tretower Castle there, and Wynvac, I think, in the distance, and then this side you've got Penglock and Penmore. So for literally, what's that, a couple of seconds walk from the lay-by, it's actually quite a nice chilled spot, apart from the traffic noise, but nice views. So we're going to finish our picnic here just for 5 minutes and then get going back.